Hi, my name is Eno from Cowrywise. So we're here to simplify the complex terms associated with mutual funds. All right, let's start from the very top. What are mutual funds? Mutual funds are a pool of funds that are handled by a fund manager to access massive and premium investments. Now, let me give you an example. Say, for instance, I want to eat seafood okra with my friends, and I probably cannot afford to cook seafood okra for everybody. So I bring my funds and my friends also bring their funds, and we all put it together and hand it over to a chef who makes the seafood okra for us to eat. Now everybody gets to partake from the seafood okra. So a fund manager here is like the chef. He's a professional who handles the funds that are handled to him for him to invest in high-end instruments that we could not have access with our small amounts of money. So there's also the trustee that supervises the fund manager. What the trustee does is to ensure that the fund manager invests rightly and that you get the accurate returns on your investments. Let's go back to my earlier example of where my friends and I gave a chef some money to make seafood okra for us. Take, for instance, the chef comes back and says, one of us did not give him money for the food. Imagine this happening in a mutual fund. So this is what the registrar does in this case. It documents everybody that's invested in a particular mutual fund to avoid such from happening. There are three major types of mutual funds: the equity mutual fund, money market mutual fund, and then the balanced mutual fund. For equity mutual funds, they're invested majorly in stocks. That's stocks from different companies around the country. And then these stock prices go up and down. They are not stable prices. And this makes the equity mutual fund quite risky. All right, so the money market mutual fund is a low-risk investment option. This is because they are invested majorly in instruments such as bonds, government bonds. And then what's a government bond? A government bond is simply when the government borrows money from the public and agrees to pay back the money with a particular interest. Now the balanced funds. These are a mix of the equity fund and also the money market fund. This works very well for people who can handle medium level risk more than the money market fund.
Hello, my name is Blessing from Cowrywise, and I love to make things easy for our customers. Mutual funds are sold in units. The buy price shows how much you need to invest in a mutual fund in order to own a unit of that fund. The sell price is the amount you can sell a unit of mutual fund so as to convert your investment into cash that can be withdrawn. Now, wise investors always ensure that their sell price is higher than their buy price, and that comes with playing the long-term game. Prospectus is similar to a guidebook that gives a detailed summary of the mutual fund you intend to invest in.
Now you're probably feeling like a professional with all you've heard about mutual funds. Yeah, that's the spirit. That's what we really want you to feel like at the end of this video. But it's just this little thing that confuses people about mutual funds. The open-ended funds and the closed-ended funds. I mean, you hear that and you're like, oh, but don't worry, I'm here to help with that. So quickly, let's get to it. When mutual funds are created, they have what is known as the initial offer period, in which the first set of investors are reached out to invest in that fund. After that period, if the fund keeps on accepting investment from the general public, it is known as an open-ended fund. If it stops accepting investment from the general public after that period, it is known as a closed-ended fund. A lot of funds in Nigeria, particularly the ones we offer on Cowrywise, are open-ended funds. So why don't you just get started today?